Here is something that I see a lot of EndMyopia students doing, myself included, buying glasses in advance. Perhaps all the way back to 2020. Here's what I think of that now. Hi, I'm Gemily and I'm following Jake Steiner's EndMyopia method to get back to 20/20 vision and life without glasses. It's all based on science, not magic, and if you want more information, I'll pop some links in the description down below. So when you first start the EndMyopia journey, it's pretty exciting to map out your progress, where you will go, which steps you will take, when approximately you will be taking them. So if you're starting with, let's say you're unequalized, so -3, -2.5. You will know when you've done all the reading, which I'm sure you've done. The first correction should be a binocular correction, a binocular drop. So you drop both lenses by the same amount. So first normalized correction will be -2.75 and -2.25. Excellent. Second time you drop, again, a simple binocular drop so you know you're doing it right and that you've got the hang of it. So that correction will be a -2.5 and a -2. Wonderful. Now, Jake suggests that you equalize before you get to -1. This means you have one diopter to equalize. So let's say you choose that your next correction you will only reduce in one eye. So it'll be -2.25 and a -2. Wonderful. In between these monocular drops, you should do another normal binocular drop. So you go down to -2, -1.75. Looking good. Next step, well, you've done a binocular drop, so now you can do another equalizing step. So you'll be down to -1.75, -1.75. Excellent. We've equalized all the rest of the way. Equalized -1.5, -1.25, -1, etc. So you've mapped it out now and you're really excited about EndMyopia. Obviously I haven't spoken about differentials here, that would be involved, but it's all the same idea. It just means that there's even more pairs of glasses that you can map out and buy in advance. So you buy them in advance. Maybe you don't buy all the way down, but maybe you buy 4 different sets of normalized into the future and 4 different sets of differentials. Excellent. Look at that. That means it's right there, ready to go when I want them. I can see them, I can touch them, I can taste them. Don't taste them. It's all very real and it's just a matter of time. But, guess what? When you tried to equalize, didn't go very well. Maybe it's looking like you're gonna have to keep going unequalized for a little while. Maybe one eye is going really, really well and the other one's having some trouble and you need to do some experimenting with your correction to work out what it is. Maybe you think you're progressing really, really well and you get all the way down to -1.75 on both eyes and then you're like, this isn't working, and you go to the optometrist and you find out that now you have a diopter gap of -0.5 instead of the -0.25. What do you want to do about that? Maybe you'd like to ignore it or just try and work on equalizing by patching. But what if that doesn't work and eventually you realize, maybe I need to take this new optometrist correction as my new starting point and start from here? Who knows? Maybe you discover that there's this new cool anti-smudge coating which works really, really well and you don't want to live without. And now you have all these pairs of glasses that don't have the coating on and you wish they did. Maybe you get sick of the frames you chose. Maybe you thought that if you got all the same frames it would be really good because then if anything did change with your diopter gap, you could just pop out the lenses and swap them about and that would be fine. But now you don't like your frames anymore. Or you just want the joy of being able to choose new frames and be something different, do something different, but you've already spent all the money, so can you justify spending it again for no good reason? Maybe you dropped your cylinder correction before you started because it was less than -1 and you're like, well, Jake says. And now down the line you realize that was not a good idea for me. What I'm saying is that there are so many things that you'll discover on this journey. Do not buy your glasses loads in advance. If you want to have your current normalized and have your next normalized ready to go so that when you want them you don't have to wait for shipping and whatever, that's probably not a bad idea, to have your current normalized, your current differentials, and your next ones ready to go. But don't buy further than that. Don't buy it into the future. Anyway, that's my advice. don't do it, because guess what? This journey, even though in some ways is quite predictable, in others is not. The theory makes it predictable, but your experience is going to be unique. So just take your time and save some of the excitement of buying glasses for the future, okay? Cool. All right, I think we've had a little chat now. Have a really great day. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye.